Alright, time for video conf 2. I expected there to be honestly more than this so far, but I didn't really have the time. I had to quit my job and everything, but here we are. Merge time. I guess I'm just gonna quickly go over everyone in the merge and what I think about them. There's a lot to unpack here. First off, I don't know if this will be uploaded before the trial or the challenge is done. At least it'll be uploaded before the second part of it. Also, I've not shaved yet, so like nice little beard going. That'll be shaved hopefully for the next confessional. I'm too lazy to do it. It's fine. Anyways, I'm not going to be touching the hammer. I don't think I have any need to. First off, if I'm flipping on people, I'm going to need my vote next time. And secondly, I don't think I'm hoping I'm not a target for this tribal. Honestly, anything can go. So, like, I could be the next one to go. I just don't think it's worth it to try and grab it. The only time I've ever lost was during it wasn't Creed, it was like one of those like punishment challenges. So if we have one of those, I'll do it, because I don't really want to act super safe again. I think that's what got me out, was I got too comfortable and missed. But again, anyways, this can be too long if I talk about other orgs. So merge, we have some characters. First off, we'll talk about Adam. He's first on the list. He is the smartest guy, I think, in this game. He's playing it super well. But I don't know if it's really a great game he's playing, because everyone thinks he's a threat. I don't know a single person, other than Tyler, I guess, that doesn't want him out soon. So I really think he might be the next vote, unless he picks up the Thor hammer, which he might well do, because their plan is to take out either Jack or Sarah. At least to flush Jack's idol and take out Sarah, maybe. Which I'll get to when I get to her. I'll talk about that a little bit more too. He's a smart guy. He's super aligned with Tyler. Mason's pretty loyal to him, but he also wants him to flip. And I can't get fully read off Logan, but Logan seems to also be pretty damn close with him as well. He's super good at challenges. He's just gotta go, honestly. Next up are the people on the line. We have Griff. Dang, he made merge, and there's some beef that'll be going on there. Obviously Logan does not like Griff. I'm not a huge fan of Griff. Mason doesn't like Griff. Griff doesn't like Mason. I don't think Adam or Colin really like him, or Tyler really like him, but I don't fully know, just because they're on the same tribe. Stuff could have happened at one point in the first swap. But he honestly should be one of the first couple boots, but I don't think he's going to be. I think he'd be a super easy goat to bring along. He thinks he's controlling the game when he's really not. Not saying like I think I am. I definitely am not, and that's why I'm making a video conf, to try and like explain what my plans will be. Because if I get a final tribal council with the game I've played so far, like I haven't hid behind everyone, but like I've just kind of worked with them. I haven't done anything on my own, or like led a blindside or anything. So I can see myself working with Griff depending on which route I go, but he's been annoying so far. He seems fine. Like, I'm sure he's a great guy, but like he's just too competitive in those other challenges. Next up we have Jack, who also has no allies from what I've heard of. Maybe Griff, but from the other tribe swap, he almost got voted out. He flipped on Adam and Tyler. He got an idol given to him from Pyro as she went out. Just what I've heard. Maybe it's not true. Can't be confirmed until we try and flesh it out of him, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna work with him. Again, if we're to flip on Adam, I think Jack would be one of the big pieces to do that. But I don't know if the Adam flip is gonna be this vote or next vote. I personally think it should be this vote, but I've had some people that have their doubts, and we'll get to them when we speak with them. Next up is Tyler. I absolutely love this guy. Same with Adam. I love both of them. Very good guys. Just dangerous players. Tyler, unfortunately, is a very, I guess it's not unfortunate, but he's a very loyal guy from what I've seen so far. Unless he blindsides someone, which he could blindside me next, and I'd be super surprised. But I don't think he's going to blindside anyone. He's obviously going to be kept out of the Adam vote if it comes down to it. And I don't know, hopefully if we blindside Adam, he'll get over it, but I think he'll be pretty pissed. So either my plan will be to lie to him and say that I didn't vote for him and try and pin on like Mason or something if Mason voted with them. But that's kind of tricky. I might have to just fess up to Tyler and hope for the best. Because his other number one ally is someone that will be flipping on him too if Adam goes home. Which, not entirely sure where I cut off, but I think I just ended talking about Tyler. So Christine's next, which is the person that if Adam gets sent home, she coordinates it with me. So I hope we can do it. Christine's a dangerous player too. Like, I don't want her to go home yet because I feel like I can work with her, but I feel like everyone thinks they can work with her, including Adam, including Griff, including Dawson. Like, everyone thinks that she's like their number one, and I don't want that to be. I think Mason's my current number one. Personally, I know Mason and J Money are probably closer, but as we stand, I think Mason is my current guy I trust the most, which could be a terrible move on me. But Christine will be the person that flips with me, and hopefully Adam gets sent home. But the thing I could do again would be a flip-flop and take her out, because I'm not beating her at the Final Tribal Council. But I think I'd wait a while. I'd take Adam out, try and keep Tyler around to get all the other guys that we don't need around. Then like maybe Final 5, try and make a pact with like the weaker group of the guys to take out Christine, because she wins Final Tribal Council. Maybe even over Adam if she gets there. Next up we have Mason, who, like I said, is my number one, I think, personally. I trust him more than Logan. Again, I'll get to why I don't trust Logan that much. I trust him, but like not as much as I did beforehand. He's always been straight up with me from what I know. He's a pretty good guy. I think he's down to flip on Adam with me. I think we would just need to have a call and like talk about it and like talk about why it'd be a good move. But I think he does know down the road that neither of us are beating Adam. And I just feel like I can trust him because he fully flipped off his old OG tribe to be with us, like Logan and I. And I think we're like his number one from the other tribes, hopefully. So yeah, I do trust him a lot. I don't want to get too far ahead, like I could be voted out tonight, but if I were to get far, I'd want to bring him with me. I feel like he'd be a really good duo to have, or trio. Which goes to J Money. J Money is basically like Mason, but a little bit. Like, I haven't talked to him as much. I'm pretty certain J Money isn't. I'm not his number one, but I think he does like me. I think he'd be down to flip on Adam. It'd just be, we need to somehow get rid of him or Mason if I wanted to bring one of them to the end. Because if not, if it's like a final 2, of course I'm going home. So I personally think it's a final 3, but J Money's got to go if it comes down to it. If it's too late in the game and we have J Money, Mason, and I. The thing is, there are just so many threats. But the one person, I'm sorry to say that I don't think is a threat, is Dawson. I've heard he's had conversations with people before that have been about like anti-mask and like anti-COVID. I won't get into it too much, but like he's like not for COVID, I guess. Like he doesn't believe in it, maybe. I don't know. I haven't heard too much. I didn't get into it. I just know I forget who it was. I think Griff and him didn't get along because Griff was talking about masks, and I'm assuming Griff was on the positive side of masks. But yeah, I honestly don't think I can vote from a Final Tribal Council just because of that if it came down to it. And I just think they're bigger threats. So having him come along will be fine, other than the fact that I know Christine and him are super close. So again, I don't know what to do with that. Those are definitely a duo I have to watch out for. Second last, we have Colin, who is very, very close with Adam and Tyler from what I know, because if he flipped on Pyro for them. He's also worried he's got to be kept out of the vote if Adam comes. Seems like a nice guy. I'd bring him far if he wanted to work with me, but I don't know if he'll want to if we flip on Adam. And then last but not least, we have Logan, which I can't... Oh, we have 2 more. Do we have more than 2 more? We have Shannon and Sarah. Okay. Sarah is super loyal to me, but she looks like she's going to be the first boot. I would prefer her not to go home, but I don't know if there's any really way around it. So I think she's going to end up going as the first boot if Adam isn't. And Sarah, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I genuinely... Oh, wow. Sorry, Siri thought that I was talking to them. I said Sarah, not Siri, but it's okay. I genuinely don't know how to save you if it comes down to it. Like, I feel like you'd work well with me. I feel like we'd get far together. I feel like you'd be a really good ally to have, but I genuinely don't know what to do past this vote if you go. If, like, you're the target. Shannon, I've talked to her a bit. I had probably good things to say about her in the last video confessional. I'm just worried about the fact that she was on Muspelheim with all the other guys that I'm worried about, like Christine and Dawson. I don't want them all to team up on me. But there is only 3 of them, so it's not that big of a worry. I'm not worried about the Yellow Tribe Vanaheim teaming up, because they had their problems. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe they were playing us and that vote didn't go as crazy as it was, but if it did, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. And the last guy's Logan, who was my number 1, I think, at my last confessional. But now, since I've heard from Christine, which she could be lying to me, but for some reason I fully trust her. I don't know why I do. Everyone does. She's the top most trusted person. She told me that Adam told her that Logan told him that he has a safety without power. And I just feel like he should have told me that if I am, like, I thought we were each other's number 1s. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of worried he's going to tell Adam if I try and flip on him and try and get him involved. I don't know. It's a bit of a wild card. I'm hoping he'll work with us. I think he's a smart enough guy to know that Adam is too much of a threat to keep. And if he sends me home, who's he going to work with? Adam? And just lose the final tribal council? I don't know. Anyways, this is probably a really long video confessional. I'm not picking up either of Thor's hammers. Hopefully I don't go home tonight. And hopefully I can make another video confessional tomorrow. I work until 9, so who knows. Anyways, thanks for listening to this rant.